Clement Lenglet's harsh red card did not prove costly, as Barcelona made it 2 LaLiga wins in 2 this term. Lionel Messi tormented Celta De Vigo, and Ansu Fati scored his third goal in 2 LaLiga games as 10-man Barcelona secured a 3-0 victory over horrendous conditions at Balaidos. Ansu Fati followed up his double in a 4-0 riot of Villarreal on Sunday by scoring the opening goal on Thursday before Barcelona's Clement Lenglet was harshly sent off for a second bookable offence late on in the first half. Celta De Vigo were unable to capitalise in their numerical advantage as Lucas Olaza's own goal, created by miraculous Lionel Messi, gave Ronald Koeman's side a breathing space. Meanwhile, Lionel Messi also had a goal disqualified for offside when he looked to be level, but the Blaugrana were not to be denied another 3 points in the wind and rains as Sergio Roberto added to the final flourish in stoppage time. In this game, Barcelona knocked the ball around with a certain swagger following their demolition of Villarreal and were in front after 11 minutes when Ansu Fati, a first-time pass from Philippe Coutinho, poked home with the outside of his boot. Clement Lenglet was cautioned for upending Gabri Veiga, who had a shot palmed away by Neto, and Barca breathed a sigh of relief when Gerard Piqué's red card for a professional foul on Denis Suarez was overturned with the midfielder being offside. Gerard Piqué's fellow defender Lenglet was given his marching orders 3 minutes before the break, though when Carlos Del Cerro harshly adjudged him to have impeded former Barcelona man Denis Suarez for a second yellow card. Koeman reacted by replacing Antoine Griezmann with Ronald Araujo, but the Blaugrana doubled their lead 5 minutes after the break thanks to no small man but Lionel Messi. The captain Lionel Messi darted away from 2 challenges, and Olaza could only turn in the Argentines' forward right-footed cross into his own net as the rain continued to pour. Messi looked to have added the third when he was given an offside after he turned in a rebound from Philippe Coutinho's well-struck shot which hit the post, and Piqué was unable to convert a dangerous cross from his outstanding skipper. Miguel Baeza saw his deflected effort strike the crossbar on a frustrating night for Celta, as Barca showed great spirit and quality to make it 2 wins out of 2 in La Liga, Roberto putting the icing on the cake by drilling in a third at the right-hand side of the post. Ansu Fati and Mason Greenwood have scored 10 goals in each one of the top European 5 leagues, more than any other player born in at least 2001 upwards. That's the reality. That's how good Ansu Fati is. In fact, he was exceptional in the match as he, Philippe Coutinho and Lionel Messi just controlled the game throughout the match. Antoine Griezmann, meanwhile, could have played better even though he was really good in the defensive part of the game, but he should try adapting better, though he wasn't that bad as compared to the match against Villarreal. But Antoine Griezmann, though, tried to link up and played some very good link-up passes, showing maybe if Clement Lenglet didn't take the red card, we could have probably scored more goals and Barcelona could have won very comfortably. Though Barcelona were 10 men, they really played the ball out well and just performed really brilliant and exceptionally. You really don't expect to see Barcelona play this kind of game 10 man down. And Lionel Messi is getting some rounds and is getting up to speed with Philippe Coutinho. You really see them taking the middle of the pack and they are just controlling every single aspect of the game. Meanwhile, the youngster Ansu Fati is just there to spice up things as defenders are really scared to approach him, and he looks like a terrifying player at a very young age. I bet you Dembele is really going to have some time on the bench if he keeps on coming late for training and getting some very bad reports about himself, because this what Ansu Fati is showing is just amazing and it's wonderful to see from a young star. Antoine Griezmann will need to do better. And for the midfielders, Sergio Busquets and Frankie de Jong really did well in the middle of the pack as they looked to control the game on every aspect alongside Philippe Coutinho and Lionel Messi were always having the game in their grasp. They really dictated the pace of the game and this was very great to see as we actually lacked the player and we needed to keep the ball well, and that is just what these midfielders did. Meanwhile, Clement Lenglet didn't really play a long time in the match as he was sent off in the 42nd minute. Meanwhile, his counterpart Gerard Piqué was absolutely amazing as he took charge of the game just immediately as Clement Lenglet was sent off. he became the main stone as he's always been, and he really controlled the ball in the back of the defense and controlled the defenders as is very important, as we saw in the slumping against Bayern Munich and the former slumping. Spiky wasn't really able to control his centre backs, but today in this game he was very much aware of all the positions of his defenders, catching any offside and giving the right passes. Gerard Piqué really did well alongside the young star which was put to replace Clement Lenglet. Piqué really did well, and Jordi Alba had another fine game as he played perfectly. He played good football, and I'm sure Ronald Koeman will be very pleased. And if he keeps up with such performances, Junior Firpo will have a really hard time even getting a chance to prove himself, as Jordi Alba was wonderful. Moving on to Sergio Roberto, he got a goal at the 90 minutes. Though he had an average performance during the game, his goal helped him, and he was very grateful for scoring the goal, giving him more confidence on the day of the arrival of Sergio Dest, who will be his main competition this season. Meanwhile, Neto on his part made some very good saves and is trying to tell Ter Stegen, man, I'm here and I'm trying to take your space. And so Ter Stegen will really need to work out his space. Alright guys, what do you think of this match? Thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on all our upcoming stuff. Bye bye.